Proverbs 12. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will be condemned. A man shall not be established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous shall not be moved. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh a shame is as rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are right, but the counsels of the wicked are deceit. The works of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand. A man shall be condemned according to his wisdom, but he that is of perverse heart shall be dispersed. He that is despised and hath a servant is better than he that honoureth himself, and lacketh bread. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He that tilleth his land shall be satisfied with bread, but he that followeth vain persons is void of understanding. The wicked desireth the net of evil men, but the root of the righteous yieldeth fruit. The wicked is snared by the transgression of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. A man shall be satisfied with the good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like a piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. Deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to the counselors of peace is joy. There is no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Lying lips are an abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. The prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness. The hand of the diligent shall bear rule, but the slothful shall be under tribute. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. The slothful man roasteth not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. And the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. So we see here in chapter 12, we have a few topics going on, but the majority is about deceit. Lying lips, holding your tongue, also work ethic. If you work, you'll be satisfied with it. A virtuous woman, a wife, a good woman, having a good wife, it's a blessing. The Lord blessed me with a good wife, and I've been blessed. I thank the Lord for that. Also, laziness. The slothful man roasted not that which he took in hunting, but the substance of a diligent man is precious. It's good to work. Laziness is it's not going to pay your bills. And what else? I think that should be it. I mean, just make sure that deceit is in the heart of them that imagine evil, but to counselors of peace is joy. Lying is a big thing that's going on. It's easy to do. It's one of those habits that if you start, you can't stop, and then you start a lie, you have to cover for another lie. So it's just better to be honest, to tell the truth. That's something that we need to teach our kids. And I think I've said this before in these lessons, and how important it is to teach our kids to tell the truth or to do right. Righteousness, like in the last verse, it says, in the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. The Lord our God is a God of life. I saw a billboard here earlier on the way to work. It says, Jesus Christ is pro-life, and he is. He giveth life. Death was not part of the plan, but we chose death when we sinned. So, anyways, be mindful of what you say. Be a man or a woman a few words. Think about what you're saying. Also tell the truth. But also be careful with the truth. You just can't say the truth just to be mean. The word should be, where does it say here? Actually, we spoke something about speaking if you, let's see. I know that we read something about here where it says that whenever we speak, it speaks health. Oh, here it is. There is that speaketh like a piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. What we say should lift up people. It should bring people joy. But sometimes whenever we have to, the time that we have to correct, it's like a cut. It does hurt. It is painful, but it'll heal. And eventually it'll make you better. Sometimes we have to be corrected, just like a good parent should correct their children, and the child should learn something from it. Not pain, but that disobedience or bad judgment or bad decisions causes pain. And physical pain, it's a picture. So as a child, yeah, you might get a patting in the back, a patting in the hand. It depends on the child, of course, and how do you correct. But the purpose is correction and learn something from it. That bad decisions, bad choices, or doing something bad has consequences, and they're not good. And also, we're supposed to learn from it. It's not, I learned that I should be more crafty on my deceit or crafty on my disobedience so that way I don't get busted. No. You can never get away from disobedience. You cannot get away from, first of all, your parents will always find out. Also, as an adult, we know that we have the Lord that watches everything that we do. And it shouldn't be something that should be fearful of, but He is merciful and gracious. He is ready to forgive. He is long-suffering, but we should not abuse it. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Proverbs 12. Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is brutish. A good man obtaineth favor of the Lord, but a man of wicked devices will be condemned. A man shall not be established